You guys hear a lot of lies on the internet today, but I'm going to tell you something that's the cold hard truth. And it's that I've held off making this video for a while because of just how much of a hack it is. Because a little while ago, I found a way to get rich quicker than normally using ChatGPT, and some of my clients are printing money off of it. So ever since Alex Hormozi came out with the book $100 million Offers, it was very common to believe that the quickest way to make $1 million online was to have the best offer. But that's false. That's not true, and I'm going to prove it to you. Because the quickest, fastest, easiest way to $100,000 a month or more is not about creating the best offer or having the best niche. It's about identifying and pursuing the best opportunity. And since implementing this with some of our clients who want to implement this, we've seen some of our newer, less talented, I've only been doing this for a couple month clients completely outperform our clients who have been in business for 6 years, just because we understand this concept that I'm going to share with you guys in today's video. Okay, so what is opportunity and how do we find the best opportunity for us to pursue so we can make the most amount of money in the shortest time possible? Okay. Opportunity is 50% your niche or your target market and 50% your offer. So this is the majority of agency owners. They're in a niche that hundreds and thousands and maybe even hundreds of thousands of other agency owners are in, like real estate, med spa, home improvement, auto detailing, etc., right? Which is not ideal, isn't ideally what you want to be doing. And then they're also making an offer that isn't that good either. Tons and tons and tons of people are doing it, right? And so if you have a bad niche, like you're in a saturated niche, quote unquote, and you have a bad offer, right? An offer that everybody's heard before, and then you're sitting there wondering why you don't make any money. It's pretty straightforward, right? So alternatively, we've been told that, if we choose the best niche, we're going to be able to make more money, which is true, right? If we have a really good untapped niche, a very, non-sophisticated market, and even if we come to there with a bad offer or like, hey, I'll do marketing for you, these guys are so desperate to get those results and nobody's ever offered it to them, you'll still make a little bit of money. Alternatively, right, if you have a bad niche, like maybe your real estate, like all that kind of stuff, very sophisticated niche, and then you come up and create a really good offer for that niche, right, you're going to deal with a lot of, I don't trust you, I've heard this before, I've been burned in the past. But if you have a good enough offer, you're still going to make some money. Now, the holy grail is when you have a really untapped, underserved, non-sophisticated market, and then you have a really good offer that you're targeting that market with. That is how we've been able to see some of our beginner lacking sales skills, lacking marketing abilities, but still, having $10,000 weeks just because we understood this and we implemented this with some of our clients. So how do you know if you have a good niche or if you have a good offer? Well, let me say this. If you've watched a YouTube video that shows you how to do anything in your niche or for your clients or build an offer or anything like that, you don't have a good niche. It's a bad opportunity. Or if you know of more than 5 people that are in your niche or are in that target market, it's also not a good opportunity. Because if either of those things are true in your situation, it means that just like you, there's thousands, if not tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of other people that watch the same content, bought the same course, followed the same whatever, and are also targeting that. And then that creates this red ocean opportunity, meaning lots of competition, lots of people fighting over minimal money. Like there's not a whole lot of money in that because everybody that's in that target market, like the realtors or the med spas themselves, has already been heard it 100 times before. And the only way to cut through the noise in that case is to lower your prices, which is when you start offering free trials, which then makes it really hard to scale because you can't like liquidate ad spend or anything like that. And it takes a long time for ad spend. And there's just like a million problems with it, right? That is why so many of us struggle with getting our companies off the ground. So now I'm going to share with you a few AI ChatGPT prompts that you can use. You can just copy and paste into ChatGPT to have it do the work for you to identify what the best opportunity for you and your specific situation is to capitalize on here. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to ask yourself these 3 questions. Number 1 is, what skills do you have, right? That could be lead generation, Facebook ads, Google ads, web design, funnel design, whatever skills that you have, right? Then the next question is, what outcome do these skills produce? They help people get clients, they help people save money, they help people hire more people. What outcome do these skills that you have help people produce? And then the last one is, what general industry do I want to work in? Right now, here's a common misconception that I have when I'm explaining this to people, right? Let's say you're in the real estate niche. I'm not saying that you need to leave the real estate niche. I'm going to show you how to identify untapped opportunities within that niche that you can apply the same skills and outcomes that you already have to be able to create your own blue ocean opportunity and get outsized returns without working any harder than you are right now. All right, so once you've written down and answered the questions to what skills you have, what outcome these skills produce, and what general industry you want to work in, I want you to copy and paste ChatGPT prompt so you can let ChatGPT do the hard work for you to identify your new opportunity. Okay, so we want to use this ChatGPT prompt that you see right here to find a good niche. Right, I'm looking for a specific type of industry professional, right? So let's say we're in real estate, right? I'm looking for a specific type of real estate. Now that could be real estate, online service providers, coaches and consultants. It could be any type of professional that fits the following criteria. They struggle badly with, let's say we do lead generation and sales. They have extremely high demand for lead generation and sales services. There's very few agencies and other service providers targeting and offering them lead generation and sales services. There's over 200,000 of them exist in USA, Canada, UK, and Australia combined, and they have a high purchasing power and could easily afford 10 to 50K service fees. Okay, let's hit search and we'll see what comes up. Okay, so once you've hit search, a list of ideas are going to come up. If you don't like the list of ideas that originally came up, just ask ChatGPT to give you 10 more ideas, give you 5 more ideas, whatever that case may be. But now let's break down just what came up from this first search without doing any advanced research. Real estate developers, okay? I don't think I've ever seen an agency that calls out real estate developers, except for actually one client that we worked with, which was in kind of a similar niche, a little bit of an adjacent niche to that. And despite only spending $30 a day, they were able to pack their sales calendar. And the reason why was because it was such an untapped niche, just like this real estate developer is, right? Luxury real estate agents, that one isn't as good. The only reason I say that is because there's a lot of people that have tried to target, there's a lot of people that do try and target luxury real estate agents, right? Property management companies, that's something that you've never heard of before. Real estate syndicators, commercial real estate brokers in mid-sized markets, right? And it tells you exactly why. Right, let's look at a commercial real estate broker. They struggle with generating leads for large-scale tenants or buyers. They have high demand for it. Most agencies target residential brokers, as we all know, and there's likely over 200,000 of them in combined regions. And of course, they have high purchasing power because of the size of their projects, right? And so if you went onto your market and you created an offer that said, hey, commercial real estate brokers, I'll help you get XYZ in the next 90 days or you don't pay, you're going to be able to pack your calendar with wealthy individuals, right? Because that's such a blue market, a new opportunity that we've come up with, right? So after you've put in this ChatGPT prompt, all I want you to do is go through, right, and figure out, okay, which of these is the most closely aligned to what I currently do, and my exact same system could work with mainly only making a few small tweaks to that. And once you've done that, this is your new opportunity to pursue. And when you pursue this opportunity over, let's say, general residential brokers, your cost per lead is going to go down. Your cost per book call is going to go down. The amount of objections that you're going to get is going to go down. The amount of people who can afford your services is going to go up. And ultimately, the size of your company will go up too, because it is such an easier opportunity. It's such a better opportunity for you to pursue so you can make more money without spending any more time or more effort on it. Right now, the last thing I want to say is that if you're looking at these and you're like, oh, well, I don't know anybody in that niche. That is a good thing. That is exactly what you want, right? That is exactly what you want to hear. Okay. Now, if you're wondering how to create a good offer, I will link a video in the description where I go through how to build offers. But the general gist of it is do market research to find out what your niche wants. Either look at people that you've closed in the past, look at qualified sales calls that you've taken, or use tools like ChatGPT. Then do market research to find out what your niche does not want. Right? Figure out what you need to do to deliver on what they want without what they don't want, and then guarantee it. That's like the simplest, ultra simplified version on how to create a really good offer. But I will link a video in the description that goes more detail into that and how to actually do each and individual step. Alrighty, guys. With that, I appreciate you guys for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you guys got quick, easy value out of it. If you did, leave a comment below, ask me any question. I'll personally jump in there and help you out, and I'll see you guys in the next video.